Greetings, you're watching Oliver mit Benny Petersen AU 617-191 Group 15 with the 10th iteration of HardSafe. And in this video, I will now demonstrate the two target-based HardSafe clients, that is, the HardSafe client and the HardSafe server, with their two GUIs as well as the system. So, let's start by firing up the HardSafe server. And we can likewise fire up a HardSafe client. So we have now established our server, and we can then establish our first client. And the GUI is loaded up for the first client, and then we can start up the second client for our HardSafe game. And now we have loaded up our two HardSafe clients, and we can now begin our system test. So the first thing I will demonstrate is that two players can each move their units. So I will have player red move his archer onto a new tile and have his settler move to the right, and have him perform his settler action to create a new city, and then he can end his turn. And now it is in fact player blue who's in turn. So if he refreshes his client, he will see that he is now in turn. So as the player in turn, he can start by moving a unit onto his city and see that his unit has no moves left and that his city is owned by him. He can likewise inspect other players' cities to see who owns them and if the units have any moves left. So blue can now end his turn and pass the turn over to red, who will start by refreshing his GUI and moving his archer on to the tile to the left of him. And he can then proceed to set the focus of the blue tile to inspect the unit at the blue city and see that both city and unit is owned by player blue. There we go. And now we can have player red end his turn on the client and have the other player update the client and attack the red unit. So he would inspect his own city and units, see that it has one move left, and move his legion onto the archer. And with all due likelihood, he wins the attack and has successfully defeated the red archer. So player blue can now end his turn And now red is in turn, so we update GUI on the other page and have player red in his turn, because he can in fact not perform any actions right now. So we give the turn back over to blue, and now we can have player blue capture the red city. And finally, we can end the turn of player blue to begin unit production. And as such, we can now see that we have demonstrated the ability to move units and attack with them, to end the turn and have the other client update their own client, have the set focus tool working independently of each player. And likewise, we have also demonstrated that players can update and refresh their GUI using the refresh button, and demonstrate how the attacking behavior works, as well as cities producing units. That's about it. Thanks for watching.